so nice. Like a warm little bath. Such a gorgeous day as well. Banana bread is finished and it looks and smells so good. Pizza arrived. Got some garlic focaccia as well. The best thing for me at the moment is to get out of this rut. I just finished the cookies. Gorgeous, so pretty. We've got our little takeaway. I just want to put a lot more time into my self-care. This is the breakfast for the day. It's just sourdough with avocado, fried egg, and then some feta, chili flakes, salt and pepper. Beautiful. I am attempting to get some sunshine. I have put SPF on, so don't be silly and not put sunscreen on. I've been doing vision board on Pinterest. I've like piled a few photos that I really like and put together like a bit of a vision board on Canva. Then I've made that my lock screen on my phone just to look at every day. Self-care is like a really big part of my vision board in 2026. I just want to put a lot more time into my self-care. In 2025, self-care really dropped off my radar. Thursday nights, that's like my little pamper night. Like I'll do my nails, I'll wash my hair, have an everything shower. So that stuff I've kept up last year for the most part. But I feel like consciously making an effort to give back to myself in a way. I feel like I didn't really focus on that last year, and that's something I do want to change going into 2026. You know what? I need a hat. I'm gonna go grab a hat and I'll be back. Like I live less than 10 minutes bike ride to the beach, and last year I just did not take advantage of that at all. I feel like I was so used to doom scrolling in my spare time or looking at what everyone else was up to rather than looking at what I have. I feel like last year a lot of the time I missed out on those opportunities of riding down to the beach, having a dip in the ocean, or going down to my local tennis court and playing a game of tennis and improving my tennis skills and coordination, or whatever it was. I feel like I missed a lot of those opportunities to give back to myself and to have those moments of self-care, or just like slowing down and doing a face mask and having a cup of tea and reading a book. Or sorry, I need a drink break. I really want to change that going into the new year and just give myself some more love, because I feel like I don't know how to explain it anymore, but I'm gonna switch off. We're about to ride Brittany down to the beach and have a swim. I'm bringing my GoPro because I'm gonna test it underwater for the first time. I haven't ever put it underwater before, so I'm a little bit scared, but it'll be fun to like experiment with the GoPro. I'm back from the beach and I had a shower, rinsed my hair. I didn't end up washing it because I'm probably gonna go for a swim tomorrow morning anyway, so there's no point. So I'm going to make chicken and rice for my lunch with a bit of feta cheese on top. So I'm just gonna grab my rice. I have my water in the pot, and then I've just got my jar of rice, and I'm just gonna put a cup of rice in and put that on. I've been living in the Gold Coast now for about 4 years, and I just don't really do much with my hair care when I go for a swim. Anyway, at the end of last year, I had really long hair. I'll insert a photo here. It was quite long, and then I snipped it to about here, and it's grown a little bit since then. But I was just like really craving a bob cut, and I still love my short hair, love bobs. I really can appreciate a short hair moment. Like, I think it's so gorgeous and chic and beautiful. However, I feel like this year I want to grow my hair lusciously and just give her love and give her care and just like see what we can, I don't know, it's just like, I find it fun to like play around with hair. So I was doing some Googling on some hair care and what I can do to help it when I go for swims, because I don't want to like wash it every day if I'm swimming every day. Anywho, so I'm going to do some research, and when I have a good little routine, I'll share it with you guys. But so far, Google seems to think you should obviously like rinse your hair when you're, as soon as you finish at the beach, when you go to like rinse off all the sand, the outdoor showers, you should rinse your hair as well and get as much salt out of your hair. And then when you get home, put in leave-in oil or leave-in conditioner, which I have been putting like a leave-in argan oil, which has been doing wonders, but I might have a look into some leave-in oils for like everyday use and see what I can find. But anyway, I'm going to quickly chop together my lunch. I'm gonna just do diced chicken with all-purpose seasoning, some salt, and plain basmati rice with feta on top. So I'm gonna cook that. I'll show you guys the finished product, and then probably be time to meet my friend Kendall for some tennis later today, and then the tacos at Tommy's Tacos. This is my lunch. Absolutely been loving this combo. If you haven't tried it, you need to. It's literally just plain white rice, seasoned chicken with all-purpose seasoning, and then Greek style feta. Yum. Gorgeous. So pretty. We've got our little takeaway. Sit on this little park bench. Alright, the grand reveal. Knowing Ditsy Doo, I'll slide it on the floor. Oh, yes, that is insane. Yum.
They actually look really good.
It is the next day and I've just made myself some lunch and somebody really wants it. Absolutely not. I've just done broccolini, white potato, a little bit of lemon for seasoning, and then some chicken breast with the all-purpose seasoning from, I think it's the brand Mingle. It's like a good, healthy seasoning brand. I was just eating my lunch and then the most exciting parcel arrived. If you're part of my community and you have been watching my YouTube videos over the years, you would know that Earth Choice is my #1 go-to cleaning brand. Most importantly, they are eco-friendly and it comes at a good price. I feel like whenever you do purchase things that are eco-friendly, don't have harsh chemicals, it always comes at such a high price that's unreasonable. So then you end up going back to the cheaper products because it's more sustainable for your budget or whatever. But for Earth Choice, they are all over that. It comes at such a good price. It's crazy. They sent me this little cute bundle and there's actually 2 products that I haven't tried before. I use their dishwashing tablets, which I have purchased myself, but I haven't tried the sheets. I also purchased the Earth Choice laundry liquid. I buy a different one to this one. I use this spray and wipe every single day, so definitely have used this. But I also use an Earth Choice dishwashing liquid, but not this one. I use like the 1 litre one that comes for like $2 and the scent lemon. So I'm trying 3 new products, which is very exciting. But anyway, so far this morning I have gone to the gym. I didn't actually film my workout. I was just in the zone and didn't pick up my camera. But I've come home, I've cooked some lunch. I also cleaned the house this morning. Again, didn't pick up my camera. Sorry guys, I'm the worst. She is looking so fresh and beautiful. If the rain keeps away, I think Dave and I will play some tennis tonight when he gets home from work. But I'm feeling so much better, and this is why I want to change my relationship with social media and with my phone / screen time, because I feel mentally so much better. And I don't know whether it's like the phase of my cycle I'm in at the moment. I'm not sure. We'll just have to keep on going and see how I feel throughout the different phases to see whether it's my hormones or not. I'm not sure. But I feel so much better mentally since making all these changes, and I'm so motivated to keep it going. So that's what we're going to be doing. We are going to make some chocolate cookies because yum. I am desperately craving a sweet treat. But I've also at the same time been really wanting to bake some chocolate chip cookies, and I bought all the ingredients for this recipe I found online that has some really good reviews. So we're gonna bake some chocolate chip cookies, okay? Okay. So we need salted butter. I have salt reduced butter, so I'm going to use that. We need granulated. I struggle to pronunciate words at the best of times. Granulated sugar. You know what I'm saying. Brown sugar. We need pure vanilla extract, 2 large eggs, all-purpose flour, baking soda, baking powder, sea salt, and chocolate chips. And we have all of those ingredients. So let me get them all out and let's get baking. I tell a lie, I don't have the one word I couldn't pronounce, granulated sugar. I don't have that. So we're going to use cast sugar instead. Okay, we need to preheat the oven to 190 degrees Celsius. I'm going to do that. And then I also need to line 3 baking sheets. I think that means baking trays, and set aside. So I'm going to line some baking trays. I'm just going to do 2. I feel like 3 is a bit excessive, but hopefully I don't regret that. So I'm going to line 2 baking trays and preheat the oven to 190 degrees. Okay, we're going to mix together the flour, baking soda, baking powder, and salt in this bowl. So I need 3 cups of plain flour. So that is 2 cups. Hopefully we have just enough. Yeah, that is 3 cups there. And then we need half a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon, 1 full teaspoon of baking soda. Perfect. We need 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm just going to use pink Himalayan salt. Again, me with pronunciation, just because it's easy to pour out to measure it to a teaspoon, because my other one's like an automatic dispenser. 1 teaspoon of salt. We're going to mix this all together and then set aside. It's all mixed together, so we're going to put this aside and grab another bowl to cream together the butter and the sugar. Okay, so we need 1 cup of salted butter. So I'm just going to use the teaspoon that I used before to measure a cup. Okay, I think that's safe to say that is roughly a cup of butter. Now we need the sugars, which I always find to be the scary part, because sugar isn't the greatest thing for you, but this is a treat. It's completely okay to treat yourself and to have some sweet treats. So I'm going to be having 1 cup of cast sugar as a substitute to the word that I cannot say. Alrighty, so oh god, this is scary. I don't like it. 1 cup of brown sugar. Now we're going to cream this together. Perfect. I feel like that is pretty good. And now we're going to beat in the eggs and vanilla. So 2 eggs and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And now we need to mix in the dry ingredients, which I'm just going to do with a wooden spoon. Lovely. There we go, that's starting to look better. Oh god, the arms are getting a workout. My instincts are telling me to go in with my hands. So that's what we're going to do. Yum, it smells so good. Now we have to mix in 2 cups of chocolate chips. There we go, perfect. We have to mix these in well. It's so much easier to do it with hands, but my hands are wet now. Oh my god, yum. This is so hard not to eat this. Oh god, my mouth is watering. Watering? Salivating? Oh gosh. Yum. Oh god, this looks so good. Okay, I really need to stop. Okay, now we need to roll 2 to 3 tablespoons, depending on how big you want your cookies, of dough into balls, and then evenly place them on the prepared trays with baking sheets. I'm going to do that now. I'm going to wash my hands, and we're going to move the camera, and we're going to roll them into cookie balls. I'm just going to get a tablespoon and just grab a chunk, roll it into a little ball. I don't really want them like too big. I feel like I've just made way too much mixture. That's one. The good thing is if I have any left over, I can deliver it to my mum, my stepdad, and my nonna. I definitely made too much. I'm only into my 4th cookie and I've got so much cookie dough left. I don't think they were lying when the recipe said that you need 3 baking trays. I feel like I'm gonna need 4. And here I was thinking 3 was excessive. All right, cookies are going into the oven. Oh no, I think I may have overcooked them slightly. I think I overcooked me cookies. I I just finished the cookies and they look and smell so good. They smell like the Cinema's popcorn. So random, but it's like such a distinctive smell of the Cinema's popcorn. But anyway, they look and smell so good. I feel like I slightly overcooked them by like a minute or two. These ones, I think because these two pans weren't in the oven when it was preheating, and this pan was in the oven when it was preheating. So I feel like these ones kind of look a little bit fugly, but I know a little trick where you can put like a cup on top and then like move it around, and then it'll make them round. These ones are like pretty perfect though, so I'm not gonna touch these all too much, but they look so good. I'm so happy. I feel like I've been wanting to bake cookies for the longest time now. And I also have this really cute baking dish. I'll show you guys that I'm gonna put the cookies in. My mum bought me this for my birthday and I adore her. How cute is that? So I'm gonna put all of my baked cookies, once they cool down of course, I'm gonna put all my baked cookies in my little baking display dish and then put it either on the table or on the bench somewhere. And then people can just help themselves to cookies. Love it. Starting by doing a few drills of me hitting it over the net, if I can hit it over the net. I think I'm a tennis player. The water is so nice. Like the temperature is perfect. It's like not cold at all. It's like a warm little bath. Such a gorgeous day as well. So many surfers. I wish I could just stay here all day. The sun glistening on the water. So pretty. This morning I had half a lemon in the fridge left over from using it for my breakfast, so I ended up just using it and making a little lemon iced water. And then I just have sourdough with avocado, a fried egg, and then some salt and pepper, which is like my go-to breakfast. I just prepared a fresh loaf of banana bread because I had 3 very ripe bananas and I didn't want to waste them. So I'm just gonna pop this into my oven. Perfect. The banana bread is in the oven. I've got a timer for just 1 hour. Then I'll have a fresh loaf of banana bread to snack on this weekend, which is so good because today it is Friday. So it'll be so good to have a fresh loaf of banana bread for the weekend because our cookies are almost out. I do have extra batter in the fridge, but I might freeze it because I feel like I'm all cookied out now. I've been having way too many cookies this week. It almost is marking 2 weeks of this social media cleanse, which is absolutely crazy to me. I honestly have shocked myself with how well I have gone without social media. I only have gone on it in very small doses. When I've needed to like post something or like respond to a message or something, it's probably less, I would honestly say like less than 10 minutes a day. Easy. Some days probably even less than that. And I'm feeling so much better for it. My mental health is so much better, and I'm not blaming social media or the content I'm looking at online, not at all. What's going on in my world and everything like that, I've just like not been in the right mindset to be able to handle content online. The best thing for me at the moment is to get out of this like rut, is to just focus on my family and my world and just have a bit of a cleanse from it and just focus on my present day. I don't think it was good how regularly I was checking social media and on social media. Like I much prefer the habits that I have created the last 2 weeks. But for the time being, I'm really proud of myself. I really do want to keep it up. But anyway, I've got some admin and some boring stuff to do today that I would definitely say that you guys would probably not want to watch. So I'm gonna lock in and focus on my work, finish baking this banana bread. I'll show you guys when it comes out of the oven. I'm also going to give my house a good clean because I feel like it needs like a good scrub. So that's on the agenda today as well. But considering it's Friday, I'm not sure what we'll do for dinner. We'll possibly cook at home or we'll grab something, and I'll show you guys when it is dinner time tonight. But the weather, it's still looking absolutely gorgeous outside, so I might even get some more vitamin D and lay out in the sun this afternoon as well. But so far, this vlog has been so fun to just pick up the camera and film this week. Honestly, just as like a memory to look back on, even like myself when I'm not feeling great and I feel like I'm in a bit of a rut, to just reflect on this video and see what I did to get myself out of it, and just to remind myself that it's okay to not be feeling good and it's only temporary. I am so happy that I did pick up my camera the last fortnight, even though I haven't been feeling the greatest and I have been in probably one of the biggest ruts that I've been in to date. But to be able to now have this video to look back on and see the start of me filming this, I was in such a different headspace to what I'm in now, and it's only been 2 weeks. So imagine when I keep up these healthy habits into the future. I'm so excited to reflect back and see how much these healthy habits that I've created in the last 2 weeks have improved my mental health and improved my lifestyle. I'll keep you guys updated with what we end up doing for dinner tonight and with the banana bread. Banana bread is finished and it looks and smells so good. I'll also link this recipe down below. Just keep in mind that I do quarter the sugar. So I think the recipe online says 1.5 cups of sugar, and I do 1/4 of a cup of sugar. And you can use raw sugar, brown sugar, coconut sugar even. I love to use coconut sugar. It's a healthier alternative to just plain white sugar and the like, but looking so good. I also have some salmon and potatoes in the air fryer. I've been loving honey soy salmon. So good. I just drizzle a little bit of honey, a little bit of light soy sauce, a bit of salt, and then some garlic. And then I just put the Mingle all-purpose seasoning on white potatoes. Yummy. So that has 6 minutes to go. And I'm also just going to put some leftover Greek salad with that as well for lunch. And since I last caught up with you guys, I've been getting some sun outside and it's been so good but so hot. I feel like I'll probably stay out of the sun for the next few hours, because when Dave gets home, I bet you he'll want to ride Brittany down to the beach and have a swim. So I'm going to continue on with some work and save myself for that. I also have been thinking since I last chatted with you guys, and I would love to get some wood fire pizza in a takeaway box and go to the beach for sunset with a picnic rug and have some picnic on the beach for sunset with Dave. I feel like that would be so nice. And then we could even bring like our chessboard and play some chess. Like, that sounds like the best night ever. But we'll see what we get up to. I'll let you guys know. I'll also show you my lunch once it's all put together, which will be in 4 minutes. It looks so freaking good. This salmon, elite.
Myself in the city.
Am I getting one to share or two?
Shit.
To share? Pizza arrived. Yum. We've got some garlic focaccia as well. Beautiful. It is the next morning and I'm just about to head to the shops to stock up on all things for our Japan trip, which will be our next video, which I'm so excited to go to Japan. I can't believe in less than 2 weeks I'll be in Japan. It's crazy how quick the year is going already, but I'm so excited. So definitely make sure, if you haven't already, like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can see my upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad that I did pick up my camera and film the last couple of weeks getting out of my rut. It's definitely still ongoing, but I'm gonna keep on keeping on with all of my good habits and hopefully I continue to feel better and better. But thank you all for watching, and until next time.